Welcome, everyone, to our very first session for the new teaching series on the Essence of Mahayana with Khenpo Tenzin. We're very fortunate to be able to receive these essential teachings on the heart essence of the sutras and tantras. And we are happy to see so many people on Zoom. So Khenpo Tenzin can see your images on Zoom. So if you want to turn on your cameras, it's nice for Khenpo to be able to see you while he teaches. And immediately following the teachings, we will have the discussion group, which we hope you all will stay for and participate in. Okay. So, Khenpo Tenzin, it's all yours.
Yeah, thank you. First, we will recite the refuge and four immeasurable sadhana text, and then I will give you oral transmission. And then I will start to teach. If you have this open yellow book, page number 4. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly by the merit of generosity and the other good deed. Other perfections, may I attain buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly by the merit of generosity and the other perfections. May I attain buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly by the merit of generosity and the other perfections. May I attain buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. May all mother thinking beings, limitless as space, have happiness and the cause of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the cause of suffering. May they not be separated from happiness, the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. May all mother thinking beings, limitless as space, have happiness and the cause of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the cause of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. May all mother thinking beings, limitless as space, have happiness and the cause of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the cause of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. Dorjee Janjee Telo Naro Dang Marbamala Juje Gambo Pamodruba Java Drikung Kagyu Lama Namje Da Jongje Danandana Sara Damje Da Lama Labalaye Jesus Lazan Yonde Jamzu Ngalawan Dondre Donje Begele Zor Dazo Lo Chuzon Rovar Zinja Labdas Lam Dendro Zinja Labdas Lam Trova Zevar Zinja Labdas Trova Sunja Var Zinja Labdas Drenji Zava Lamajit Kuzon Doje Zelan Dada Dage Julan Bede Dage Timba Dan Simjin Don Labo Jendro Zinja Labdas. Oh yeah. As you know, today's teaching is the essence of Mahayana teachings. So first I gave you this oral transmission. This is very important. Tijin bening bu yong jagrage the Mahayana nete shasa shendaya Nama bu gede tijin bening bo shi jawa tamjin jimba la shanza lo jerme namda ranjin de ma se kanyam tojo namjin sevetin Simjin kaja yude juje jara takbu jule deki zolan de jarwa sunran tajar jamse long Doju dinju sabdun zogan nor jimi de baran chin benje ya. Ya da lam de timbe ningbo ye yanda tondan tumba de kikson. Lame jin da wimbar chu ye sam la janam ye manyam timbe so. Gonze chungan reven de donzo de be chu je din za simjin kam. Rang yi nam dan jurmi chu je ga marik jin je ziban color de. Tabe zame nyangin de ba to yanda lamdun tsindin la ma zar. Chomi kube tumbe ka yin ro sansing ze da si ge dreben jo le lu ne ban tundin tu sam cha. Sabdun ni ne jik bro ne di yondin bo zo ne der zun zhe zam zhambu je zhong jing brang ya ne. Tsindin yin bro me dan je wa sam da de lun de su nam de le ni si ne tam jun den zha ni ga de. Rangarman jo leje wang dun ro karna jimde de do so sor mi nyarba ye da te yin tun ro ta ma da la mi la nang kar ji jang sa dan ti gom le mong jim je so tab zun jim bo dong ra ta ge zar ro cha la mi tin za kon jo som ta be jam ne jum ze ren jin da te ba som je tin za dong be jo la zun yin bo pin yong dong to ti Pomse ni be domba re duen ga namda hian lang in jong san ba ye lab le man da yong din kun je tin nyam na ser ju dong to tu hi sha. Tori ni rang du me zo san je mi na men jong san wong chan jo sem da ge sim jin da dun zin ba la. Le xi se xi zhen zong tong jie xi zhen tong sam dan ning jie jie de le zhe mi ren qin jiang jiu sem ne dan ji bu ju len zhong wa de ni jie gu lang yin dong zo san jie tong du san ben ju san ge we jie sa zo yong din lam dan mong jiu dan san jie ne ju lam mang ke la lang de pi yu nam ke ta nyang ye zo zo de jin nam jie zhe sun jiu Jia qin san jie se ni san zhen jian cam jie de wan bo yin jia war song de shi cu sa ji jing ber xin jiang sim jing me bang ju ye bang dang la dong be ci zhen sen jin dong ji dang ge wa ju de ci zhen yang da zong ni mong zhao bu bang jie za wa de sa ban ren ge yin la ni jian jie sim jie dharma lam yu shi jie dong zhe tu ju de nyam shi ju xia Ni ge la yin du yong chao ba ba leng a ye so nam da win ba ding ba yu ju lam bu som zo be ne da ge jie de me su zun zhe zam lam jie pa re xin zhe zhou du lam jie pa re xin zhou du ye nam jie ban ye lam jie zo ba re jie Jin da zhe zhen de yin zu ba dang zun zhe sam ding he ra pa re xin den zhe long ju zo zang zi ji jie xie dang Nam zhe dem zhe yong din zo dong ji ni na dong ju tun ba di nu zhe de dang dong zhen zhe we de gun jin tu zhe gu la ye rang dang Kon de tu samsa dang yu be ge yong de zhe mang ngun zhe zhe xian lo be de jiang hui be tam jian jian de dan Jigten de dang da bu sa ju zhe nam ju zhang mi sun zhe top sun zhe to zung gang nyur jum zung gang nyur jue de jing ting jiu de ju din din la sab dun ne ba ja zhi dan lu ju wan xie ren ba zo gun du gun jiang de ming ge zhe mi de tong nam suan me da dan be zhe de mong za wan ye la so song gang bin den jiu ne de nyang a ngin ro dong de zhe su jing song da tu hi be Nam zhe du mang din ben ning bo gom tam jiu nam da de da ni jin be ge yi no wan ta zhen nam ge we ni mi chu jun me ze ren jin der xiam qin zhe dian ka nya ren xin sam de le gang zong de jie ding zhe du ne lin ji de du ne lin jin du so ju nam dong jiang ju le zong din ne sar yin da sang dang to ger nga jie de nin zhe de ming min de le dem zhe de ng zhe za wa wang ge jier bo de san jin nin dong gu sum jier we de ra gu yir min ne zong da ba re ju Mimi Migdi Namdur Sanjin Jur Dune Majin Kadar Duma Se Chapta Dorje Manjur Tamje Ne Namda Sonjuk Chaja Chimbu Don Tobe Namdran Zibe Si Baranchen Duni Duzan Yomo Ye Ye De Muntu Junda Gundu Nangwen Zo Chokde Ye Zo Chanchu Chunam Zo Sadan Lamdru Mene Nyangin De Chanchu Juju De Hik Sanje De Din Tong Zung Mi Bardo Sar Ya Bang Zhe Zhen Zhe Zhe Yer Mi Ju Ge De Dong Dan Xie Jia Do Zhe Nang Gua Yin Ju Da Long Ju Na Zu Du Ge Zhe Ma Do Yi Yin Nor Lan Zhe Be Jun Ta Zhe Gun Jie Sa Mi Yi Yi Zhe Do Jue Men Jie Mang Zhe Yong Din Zong Xin Da Bu Zi Ji Jin Ju Da Yin Te Le Leng Zhe Jun Jie Mi Ba Ren Zhong Ka Long Du Ju Din Ju Ming A Dun Sa Mi Ju De Yi Lam Zhe Bo Re Jian De Ju Ge Ben Kan Yang Zhuo Wa Nam Da Ba Ni Din Tam Jian Qin De Yu De Jin Din Ben Ning Bu Yong Xi Xia Wa Nam Jur Ba Xie Dang Dorjee Zhe Ba Zu So Okay, so you received oral transmission of the root text, the essence of Mahayana teaching. And I'm still thinking, probably I'm going to give you the oral transmission of the commentary. It has lots of quite a lot. So that's how I think is what I think is probably if I recite it one day, I think it's pretty too long. So it's just every beginning of teaching give you some this oral transmission continually. I think that will be good. And then actually the lineage of this essence of Mahayana teaching is the from Vajradhara, Telopa, Naropa, Marpa, Mela, Gambopa, Pamotrapa, Jigten Sumgon, and then continually through this lineage until here. So we have this the lineage, and then the essence of oral transmission. The essence of the Mahayana teachings is actually Lamrim. This is a Lamrim of the Drikung lineage. It's a very, very particular Drikung lineage Lamrim. The Kajupa's Lamrim is a jewel ornament of liberation. That is a common Lamrim of Kajupa. And then this the essence of Mahayana teaching is the special Lamrim of Drikung lineage, Drikung Kagyu lineage. And but that is not only some parts of Lamrim. It is a very special because the most Lamrim teaches some only kind of some parts of Lamrim, but this Lamrim is special. That means this is the Lamrim of the Sutarayana and Vajrayana both. So that is also let us know. And then second, we are going to understand the who composed these texts. Actually, the the path instruction came from Lord Jigten Sumgon. You know who is Lord Jigten Sumgon? Lord Jigten Sumgon is actually a manifestation of Nagarjuna, and Nagarjuna, Buddha already mentioned, after I passed away in this world, in the 4 years later, then my manifestation or my embodiment of bhikshu, that means full ordained monk, who he came in this world, and then he flourished my teachings. Buddha already mentioned that. And then Nagarjuna, Lord Jigten Sumgon is embodiment of Nagarjuna. And then, so this path instruction came from the Lord Jigten Sumgon. At the same time, then who composed this is actually we called him Nanjorpa Zhe Dhing Dorjee. So first we have to understand this, his life story. He was the follower of Satya lineage. He was Satyapa. At that time in Tibet, the Satya lineage has many scholars and many practitioners. So, for example, in the many Satyapa scholars who became the master of Gelug lineage and then other lineages too. For example, Jetson Kapa's root guru is also Rindava Yunalod. He was Satyapa. And also Jetson Kapa's special disciple, Sangha, his heart son, Kedrup Tamji Jimba, he was also Satyapa. Something like that. So there, at that time, Satyapa has many wonderful masters. So then this the Essence of Mahayana teachings writer, Nanjorpa Zhe Dhing Dorjee, he first he know internally, but he just said that, oh, I heard there was a master Jigten Sumgon, Choban Jigten Sumgon. In English, we call him Lord Jigten Sumgon. So he teaches many dharma, but seems his teachings are not exactly as Buddha's teaching. So that's why I'm going to go there to discuss with him. I'm going to understand he really gives Buddha's teaching, or he just teach different things. That means just he share his opinion or something like that. He's told that to his students. Otherwise, his student will not let him go. Yeah. And then, of course, I think he knew that at that time, Satya lineage there were many kind of wonderful masters. That's where if his students follow them, it's okay. I think he already knew that. Anyhow, so he came to Drikung Tel. That's Drikung Choban Jigten Sumgon's holy place. So then, of course, he was a very well-known master. The Nanjorpa Zhe Dhing Dorjee was very well-known. Actually, he has many names. So right now I called him Nanjorpa Zhe Dhing Dorjee. That Lord Jigten Sumgon gave him. This name he received from Lord Jigten Sumgon. Otherwise, his first name is first giving name is giving our first people call him is Sutram Tarsing, Sutram Tarching. So seems that he received it when he received the ordained monk's vow, monastic vow. At that time, he received that name. And then his family, so that's where many people called him Sutram Tarching. But after a little while, then people call him there's the how to say the Ngorje, Ngorje Repa. So Ngor is actually also his family's name. His family's name Ngor. So that's why he has that name, and also he has he has a few different names. But when he received, he arrived in to the Lord Jigten Sumgon, and then he listened the teachings of Lord Jigten Sumgon, and at that time he saw Lord Jigten Sumgon is real Buddha. He saw Lord Jigten Sumgon's real Buddha, and Lord Jigten Sumgon's teaching is very, very profound of Dharma teaching. So that's why then he followed, he became follower of or disciple of Lord Jigten Sumgon. And then he said that I came here to debate to you, come for debating with you, but your teachings completely changed my mind, and also I see you the real Buddha. So how I should do? What should I do now? He asked Lord Jigten Sumgon, and then Lord Jigten Sumgon told him that he gave these paid instructions of this essence of Mahayana teachings, and then let him also write these parts. That's why the two masters write this Lamrim, or this Lord Jigten Sumgon and Ngorje Repa. They both write this teaching for us. And then actually Lord Jigten Sumgon gave him the name is the Nanjolpa. Nanjolpa means yogi. And then Zhe Dhing Dorjee is the secret name of the Vajrayana. So that means he realized, he gained the profound realizations. He accomplished the mirror-like wisdom. So also then he did many retreat practice in different places. He directly saw Mahakala. He could communicate with Mahakala directly. So that's where these how to say Nanjolpa Zhe Dhing Dorjee is very, very special master. So today we have a golden opportunity to practice his teachings and Lord Jigten Sumgon's teachings. That is, I think, very fortunate. We definitely accumulated great merit. So that's where we should be rejoice each others. And also people call him the Ngorje Repa. Ngor is his family's name. Repa means actually who wearing very single clothes like a malarepa. Repa means in Tibetan repa has a few meanings, but in the Dharma trim, in the Dharma way, repa means who wears single clothes and then can stay in the mountainside. It doesn't matter how cold or heat. So that's why there, Lord Jigten Sumgon has 10 great students. They all name are the repas. So that's where his another name is Ngorje Repa. Ngorje Repa. So then today also this master received profound teachings from the how to say Kache Pindata. Kache Pindata is the Indian the Dharma Pindata. So he received many teachings from this Pindata from India Pindata who came to the Tibet. So he received that this teaching, and then so that's the today we have this opportunity to practice, study, listen of these teachings. So then usually I know you all wonderful practitioners, and you all have received profound teachings. So that is definitely your great karma, and that is the fruition of your great merit. So you should be rejoiced by yourself. And then the Lamrim, I think you will receive pretty readily Lamrim, like a beginning to the end. So that's where if you will able to continually practice this Lamrim, continually listening, I think that will be very helpful. So then Lamrim in Tibetan, we call Tibet Lamrim, but the Lamrim is actually how we it explains or it guides us how we how to say attain Buddhahood step by step through practice, as these masters, ancient masters practiced from Mahasiddha Saraha, and then Telopa, and these Naropa, how they practiced. So we should follow exactly what they practice. So that's why I think it's important if we continually listen this teaching, and then we can discuss more as if some part is unclear. And then the first this Mahayana, this name of the first the name of this teaching. Right now I follow as this root text. So the name of this teaching in Sanskrit, Mahayana Net Shasa Shindaya Nama. So Mahayana means that actually you know what is the meaning of Mahayana. So, but a very important thing is Mahayana tradition is somewhere. But real, authentic Mahayana is in your mind. Maha means great. Maha means vast, like a boundless space. So Mahayana is actually the, we can say, like a special robe. That means if you carry something in the robe, then you can carry many things more than in your hands. Likewise, we are a practitioner of bodhicitta, loving kindness and compassion. For that reason, we are going to take care of responsibilities of all sentient beings. So that's where Mahayana means great bodhicitta and great loving kindness and compassion. So we should always think that all beings, even you are listening dharma right now, so you should think, oh, I'm listening this teaching for benefit other beings. If you're listening dharma through this thinking, through this idea, then you are Mahayana practitioner. So we call the Mahayana teaching means if you follow this teaching, if you practice this this teaching, then your mind becomes like a boundless space, and then you can benefit all mother thinking beings. At the same time, you will be able to free from your suffering. That means if your mind becomes vast, like a boundless space, then small issues, small problems, small obstacles cannot harm in your life. So, for instance, if one person bothers you, sometimes it's so difficult to be patient, so difficult to practice tolerance with that person. But if your kids makes little uncomfortable to you, still you can be patient. You can practice forbearance with your kids. Because you love your kids, right? You love your kids. For that reasons, you can be patient. Likewise, if you love all mother thinking beings, then you can solve all problems in your mind. So that's where this Mahayana, in Sanskrit, Mahayana. And then Mahayana, Nithyasa means teaching. In Sanskrit, Nithyasa means teaching. And Shindaya means essence. So that's when we say essence of Mahayana teaching. Shindaya means essence. Actually, I say Shindaya, but if you say correctly, you should say Shindaya, she. She, there is two cycles, double cycle after she in Tibet, the Tibetan Dharma words. There are two cycles. That means there are two cycles between. There is like a dash one. That is the symbol of the dharma tradition. treasure teachings. That is not the represent of our pronunciation. So, but there are two cycles. There is no dash between the two cycles. That means you are going to recite like a she, not she. You say she. So that's where Shindaya means the essence. The reason here it mentions essence because number one, this teaching give us the essence of all the Buddha's teaching. That's where it mentions Shindaya. And another way is it introduces our essence of true nature of our mind. What is the true nature of our mind? That's where it Shindaya means like that. Nama means actually in the called or named. We call it essence of Mahayana. So Nama in Sanskrit, Nama means in this case, Nama means we named or called or known as. Namo is prostration. Namo means prostration, yeah. Nama means the called or named or known as. So that's where first all these books has a title or names. If there's no names, then we are confused. What is that or something like that. So the name is called Essence of Mahayana teaching in English. The essence of the Mahayana teachings. And then that's next is I prostrate to the omniscient one. So this is the explanation of the former words of homage. So actually there are three baskets, like a Vinaya. Actually in Sanskrit or the Pali, it's called Petika. Three Petikas. Or three baskets in English. Number one is Vinaya, Petika. Number two is Sutara, Petika. Number three is Abhidharma, Petika. So here, future you will know. If the text, it says, I prostrate to the omniscient one, at that time, you will you can understand that, oh, this teaching is related Vinaya Petika. At the same time, as I said, there is a commentary that he also composed that commentary. In this commentary, in the root text, it says, I prostrate to the homage, I prostrate to the omniscient one. That means this teaching is included Vinaya Petika. And then in that commentary, it says, I prostrate to the Buddhas and the Bodhisattvas. So that means this teaching is included Sutara Petika. And also, then this teaching is included Abhidharma Petika. So that, for that reasons, this teaching is included three baskets. Because this is lamrim of three baskets. So that's and then next it says changeless, completely pure, pacified, and unconditioned. You are a space like a leader with the 10 powers. Your clothes of love provide all realms of beings and yields the dharma ring that most you. I bow to the eminent Sungata. So actually it's called offering verses. Offering verses. And then changeless, completely pure, pacified and conditioned. You are a space like a leader with the 10 powers. So in this moment, actually it talking about the Buddha, all the Buddhas, 3 times and 10 directions. And also it mentioned our true nature of our mind. So, changeless means it start to introduce Sungatangarpa in Sanskrit. Sungatangarpa means in English Buddha nature. In Tibetan, Deshing Ningpo. So, Sungatangarpa is changeless. The reason we call it changeless because this is a true nature. True nature. The real our mind is Sungatangarpa. Right now, this our consciousness is not real our mind. Right now, our consciousness is like a guest. And then this consciousness always busy with outer phenomena. For example, we see different forms through eyes. At that moment, our consciousness perceive different forms, different colors. And then when we hear something, usually we say through our ears, but in the reality, our ears consciousness perceives some sounds. At that moment, our consciousness goes to the ears and perceive different sounds. And then we have some smells. At that time, our consciousness goes to the nostrils. And then it perceives different smells. And then our consciousness goes to the tongue and it perceives different tastes. And then our consciousness goes to our body, it feels different kind of touchings or something like that. So our consciousness is like a crazy monkey. I did not see a crazy monkey, but often this is mentioned in the Dharma text. But I see real authentic monkeys. They just jump on the trees, on the branches. They are very skillful. So that's what we see. So our mind our consciousness goes up in different areas, different locations. If our consciousness goes to the different locations, what is the problem? Then the problem is that our mind consciousness sends the self-grasping gives a job to our consciousness, and then our consciousness accept that job. They receive this job, and then it perceives different things, different phenomena, and then through that action, then it something accumulating. We call is imprinting. That action we call karma. What is the meaning of karma? Karma means action. Through this action, accumulate something that is we call imprinting or tendency. So that's why right now you are Dharma practitioner. We are Dharma practitioner. So we have a good tendency. We have also a bad tendency. Good tendency or imprint, we accumulate it since beginnerless time. How we generate loving kindness and compassion. We practice generosity to some beggars or someone. Sometimes we keep moral discipline, like a vows. For example, today you participate this teaching, and I also commitment to give this teaching at 1:30 p.m. Arizona time every Sunday. So moral discipline, in this time, my moral discipline is that I'm going to continually teach every Sunday. Your moral discipline is also to listen this teaching. So today that's why we have been, we are doing this, we are practicing here right now. Likewise, in previous lives, we also, sometimes we listened some teachings, sometimes we generated some compassion, the bodhicitta, and sometimes we practiced different practices. That's why today we have a good karma. We gathering together here, and then we practice together. So that is the result of good karma. So then the main thing is we are going to attain Buddhahood in this very life. That's you must keep this commitment or this promise in your mind. I often, frequently, I think by myself, and I read many kind of life stories of masters, and I have more confidence that we will be able to attain Buddhahood in this very life, in this life. Because, as I mentioned, number one, we possess changeless or Sugata Garbha. That is the authentic Buddha nature. So we don't want to create Sugata Garbha. We don't want to ask, even we don't want to ask our Guru and Buddha, please give me Sugata Garbha or Buddha nature. And even we are sleeping, or even we cultivate negative karma, still Sugata Garbha or Buddha nature is with us. Sugata Garbha is always exist in our mind. So that is number one. Number two, we have complete our faculties. We can see our Guru, we can see our yadams, tanka and statues. We can read Dharma text. We can meditate. We understand how to practice. So that's where if someone try to go to the moon or someone try to become enlightened, I think is who try to become enlightened, that become first. That comes to you first. I really trust that. If you go to the moon, you need lots of money, number one. Number two, you need this, like a shooting star. I don't know this. I forgot. Actually, I know that name, but I forgot. So you need lots of things. Even you are going to check your health issue, you know. If you cannot go the higher altitude, then you cannot breathe. It's, I think, quite difficult. But to attain Buddhahood, there's no problem about the higher altitude or lower altitude. You are cold place or heat place, doesn't matter. You are poor or rich, doesn't matter. Old or young, doesn't matter. Any kind of genders, doesn't matter. So in this very life, we all have, I think, we all complete the condition to attain Buddhahood. So that's where, please, you keep it in your mind. That's very important. Number one, you trust, oh, I have Buddha nature. Number two, you should be positive. Oh, I can see through my eyes all these kind of Dharma things. I can hear these teachings. I can understand. That means your wisdom. So that's where don't waste your precious time. Don't waste your precious time. Samsaric activities are also useful, helpful. But you see how many times we secularly exist. I will share my family's story. Okay? When I was in my family, with my family, I was with my family. Every morning, my mom stand up and milking. She recited some Tara like Om Jeb Jema Baba. She has a beautiful voice. I can hear. She has some melodies. She recited like this. She recited, and then she milking from yak, female yak. It's the sound is like it's the water. How to say? I can't say how to, but it's a pity. And she is so fast. And then what did she do is, then she released all these yaks, and then my brothers, siblings, older siblings, they move these yaks, and then my mom come to eat breakfast, and then after maybe 2-3 hours in the summer, again they collected the yaks, and then she again milking, and then she also the milk pull into the container, and then she actually is called a shake milk. This container made by wood, and then she shake. So there's actually in milk. When we see milk, we can see butter. Likewise, right now I'm talking about Buddha nature. You can't see, but if you practice dharma, then you can find the Sungata Garbha or Buddha nature. So anyhow, my mom then shake the milk, and then she got butter from milk. And she gave us a small piece of butter first, and then she has sometimes I remember that she some butters for me butter is face cream, and she always apply on my face and always put here. As I remember, there's always it's very gentle here. Always she applied like this, and then she make a cheese. And then sometimes she gave us responsibility to protect the cheese from birds. Otherwise, birds come in and they eat. It is okay, but they poops down on in the cheese. That's why she gave us this job. Only I could do it that time. And then evening again, they collect the yaks, and all the yaks has a leash. Every yak has a leash. So that's where she connect with a stick there. And then again she milking. So we have many milk. But then every day, do same thing. It's unlimited. Every day do something. At that moment, actually, honestly, I did not analyze. I did not thought. But after a little while, if I think, if she didn't do like that, then my family's situation is nomadic. Nomadic lifestyle is impossible, something like that. She every day does same thing. But after years later, my family decided to sell all the yaks. Released. Some Khenpos, masters, they bought, and the yaks, they promised that will not kill. If they die, of course, impermanence. Otherwise, then they move those yaks in another family, and they protect it. They will never kill it. And then my parents start to do preliminary practice. They completely practice the preliminary practice, and then they do retreat. For many years, I can't speak with them. They keep silence. So sometimes we think, oh, the samsara activities, if I stop this, then it's impossible. I don't have the opportunity to, I finish my life's career or something like that. We always focus the samsara activities. And then we spend a short time for dharma practice, but sometimes we do, when we have little interesting, we practice it. Sometimes we have no more interesting, we don't practice it. So that's where sometimes we think samsara activities are very important, but we can fix it. So, of course, I often tell to my our Dharma friends, when I ask, do you have a job, do you work? Yes, they say yes. I say it's very good. It benefit your family, country, village, and your life. Of course, working is important, but when you have opportunity to practice Dharma, at that time, you are going to choose Dharma practice. That's very, I think, important, because I say that the main reason is if you need to attain Buddhahood in this life, definitely you can. That's I don't talking that through my kind of how to say, just my clairvoyance or something like that. I 100% trust that, and I see that you have this opportunity. So it doesn't matter. You think, oh, no, doctors told me I can stay in this world only 3 years, or 2 years. Then I cannot attain Buddhahood. Maybe you think like that. No, that is totally misunderstood. If you practice well today, it's very possible tomorrow you will attain Buddhahood. So that's a changeless means that's we Reno we possess in Sungata, and then completely pure. Completely pure means actually the Sungata, we don't want to make pure. We don't want to make pure our Buddha nature. If we are going to make pure our Buddha nature, that is so difficult. Then I don't have a confidence that you will attain Buddhahood in this very life. But it's, as it says, completely pure. So Buddha nature is completely pure. Completely pure because this Buddha nature never mixed. The Buddha nature never mixed with even these temporary obscurations. Buddha nature never mixed with temporary obscurations. But then maybe you think, oh, if Buddha nature does not mix with the temporary obscurations, then how the obscurations obscures it? Obscurations obscure it. This is, for example, if you have a glass bowl, if it sink into a mud, that means the temporarily, the outside, this mud covers only outside of this glass bowl. That's all. So this mud cannot mixed with the glass bowl. Likewise, this Buddha nature is in the samsaric mind, right now, but it isn't mixed obscurations. Obscurations means ignorance, self-grasping, anger, jealousy, self-pride, doubts, and malicious thoughts, and so forth. So that's where this completely pure. Do you have interesting to see complete pure, that which you never see before? You should see. You are going to attain Buddhahood means you number one, you are going to see the completely pure Sungata. You are going to see it. If you actually we going to the mountains or we travel to different places, oh, it's gorgeous, wonderful, amazing, beautiful. We give many names, many objects. And we label many kind of these things. But if you see true Buddha nature, that is the best view. So at least you need some excitement, or you should excited to see one's Buddha nature. Really, you need it. So if you see your Buddha nature, what is its benefit? Right now, you see the yidams through tanka in the pictures. There are images, and statues, and then you can hear these commentaries. But if you see your Sungadangarba or Buddha nature, then you can see all these yidams. You can talk with them. You can speak with them. And then you can visit all their pure lands. Usually you think, oh, I cannot visit their pure lands before I die. You think that is also misunderstanding. Because there is this Rechongpa. Rechongpa is Milarepa's attendance student. So Rechongpa practiced very well. So in his dream, he attained the special form, special body. We all actually got it. Even right now we got it. So he obtained a special dream body. If I think it maybe makes sense. So he found a dream body and he went to the Pure Land. He went to the Pure Land and then he started to understand, oh, I'm going to write down Milarepa's history. I'm going to share the Milarepa's history, something like that. Rechongpa and also this Zanyu Heruka, they all can go to the Pure Land in their dream. But this dream and right now what we have dream are completely different. Right now we have some dream. I dreamed I went to the Lhasa. I dreamed I went to the New York. These masters, they have dream are slightly different because they practice the dream yoga. So that's where if we can go to the other Pure Land through dream yoga practice, then we don't want to, before we no need to doubt or discourage that I can't go to the other Pure Land before I die. So that's where we, if we practice well, definitely we can visit other Pure Lands. So we see then beautiful views. For example, Amitabha Pure Land, Sukhavati Pure Land. If you recite this prayer, it explains the benefits of Pure Land of Amitabha. Of course, Amitabha Pure Land is very unique because he said this Amitabha's Pure Land accomplished his prayer, his supplication, his bodhicitta, his practice through his power of meditation, because he said that he asked one Buddha, please explain the Pure Lands, the qualities of Pure Lands. Amitabha Buddha asked one Buddha, and then that Buddha explained each and every these Pure Lands. And then Amitabha Buddha said, wow, that's really amazing. But I really love to have all of these qualities in one land. That is called Sukhavati Pure Land. And then whoever supplicate to rebirth there, they can reborn there. So that's Amitabha said that and exactly that accomplished it through power by the power of his merit. So that's a changeless, completely pure, pacified. Pacified, it means if we don't, actually what we are going to pacify. Right now we are going to pacify our grasping, ignorance, and other negative thoughts. We are going to pacify because they are cover over Buddha nature for temporarily. Like the sun is in the space, but there are many rain clouds that we cannot see the sun. Some place they always excited to see the sun in the winter. Because the winter they got a lot of rain, always rain clouds cover their space. So the sun was in the sun is in the space. Sun is in the space. So, but the sun's ray cannot come in the earth because it blocks by the rain clouds or thick clouds. Likewise, right now our Sungatangarbha, our Buddha nature is here, but our grasping blocks it. That's why this our the Sungatangarbha cannot radiate its wisdom light through our eyes consciousness. If we can pacify our grasping, then when we project or we perceive our eyes, the Sungatangarbha through our eyes, then number one, we will see this. All the forms are the yidams, but not just like a tanka. We can see yidams, real yidams, and then we can see the sound. All the sounds are the mantras, your yidams mantras. Even someone tries to use harsh words, but with these sounds, harsh words comes in, received in your ears, is transformed into mantra. It seems like a magic, yeah? Magic, but interdependent, auspicious interdependence is a very, actually unbelievable. Unbelievable. So that's why then you have no so much difficult to be patient. I really need to be patient, but I can't. I try my best, but I can't. So if you radiate your Sungatangarbha or Buddha nature's light through your eyes consciousness or ears consciousness, so everything is marvelous, wonderful. So that's where your land is pure land. So this right now we have a very simple thing we are going to fix the very small thing. I don't think we need to do a lot of things for practicing dharma, difficult things. I think we are going to hard work for the sake of this life. Because our attachment is unlimited. Always dissatisfied. Okay, I have $1,000. I keep it in my bank. Oh, this time I need it. Maybe I need to some interesting there, and I am going to make more. And then okay, I have this. Then next I need that. Then next I need this. Everything need. That means grasping tells us, say I need, think I need, don't think I don't need. But when our mind tries to focus on dharma, then our grasping say, no, don't think I need it. This is very dangerous for you. Really, our grasping always say like, the grasping is in this moment we can say grasping is actually not good friend, not good partner. So even we try to meditate for 1 hour, then grasping try to disturb our meditation, something like that. So we are going to pacify, but here it used past, pacified. So at the same time we are talking about the quality of Buddha, Shakyamuni Buddha. It's example. Milarepa is example. Lord Jigten Sumgon is example. Currently we can talk over root guru. They are the example. They pacified their afflictive thoughts, negative thoughts. So negative thoughts helps you or they do not help you. That's we understand. They do not help us. But if we use the right way, then they help us. For example, actually there is a special way to meditation that means distinguish the experience of meditation and realization of meditation. So that means, for example, I rest at ease in non-duality, for example. Rest at ease in the non-duality, and then slowly I experience bliss. When I experience bliss, somebody try to pinch. Pinch. Still, I feel joy, happiness. Usually, when I apply my grasping, somebody pinches and say, "What happened? What are you crazy? What happened?" Then I start to fight. But if I rest on the non-duality and I start to experience bliss, and somebody pinches on my body, still I experience great bliss from that area, particularly. So this area, something like that. So, but distinguish between experience of meditation and realization of meditation means then we start to again stop to experience this bliss. That's why in the profound meditation instruction, it says that yogi, great these meditators, sometimes you stop to meditation, that will be great. Stop to meditation means when you maintain on the great experience and you stop there. So that's why it's a pek. Pek means there are 2 syllables. Pa is the method, and ta is the wisdom. So you just distinguish this experience and realization, and then your mind at that moment your mind is not ordinary mind, but still you maintain on the non-duality. So that means this is a special method to not fixate the temporary happiness, even during the meditation, so forth. So we are going to pacify our emotions. And Buddha already pacified. He has pacified. That's why here pacified. And then unconditioned, you are special like a leader with the 10 powers. So unconditioned, this is unconditioned and compounded phenomena are opposite. Unconditioned means actually this is not made by anyone. Our Buddha nature is does not produce from Buddhas, and our Buddha nature does not does not make by someone. So Buddha nature is unconditioned, like an empty space. It's since beginningless time. Since beginningless time. This is unchangeable or changeless and completely pure. So we possess this Buddha nature, but unfortunately, still we became samsaric being. How? That's what we are going to understand very clearly. Number one is, I'll give you an example. There is two rooms. One room has a very big mirror, yeah? It's called mirror. Yeah, mirror. And another room also has same size of this mirror. But one room has light, turn on the light. And another room has no light. It's completely dark. So that's where you are outside of these two doors. And then you have choice, actually. You have choice. You can enter one room. You are going to enter one room. But then if you enter in the room of the light, and then there is a very huge mirror. So then you look at the mirror, you can see your face purely, clearly. So that's where, this is a metaphor or example. If you realize this Buddha nature, that means then self-awareness. So you realize by yourself. It does not mean only your physical, you realize your physical by yourself. It means you realize your mind through your wisdom. And then you will not become samsaric being. Like we became like a Kunduzambo. Kunduzambo says, I am the beginning, very beginner of Buddha, something like that. So we became like a Vajradhara. But then we did not enter the room whereas the turn on the light. Unfortunately, we enter into the room without light. It's completely dark. Of course, if we enter in a room that is completely dark, then we open our eyes, very kind of very big eyes, but it doesn't make sense. We can't see anything. And then we start to use our hands. Where is the door? Even we cannot go back. We enter inside. So this action, at that moment, we accumulate karma. So karma means that we act. So then how many times we do that, it make imprint, karma. So then through this way, then we are very uncomfortable there. We were very uncomfortable. I mean, we were uncomfortable there. We don't like to stay there. And then we try to find some light. We try to find some good place. But our eyes can see there. And the hand just do that. But still we are so fear, so afraid, something like that. And through this way, then at that time there was we enters mother's womb. We entered mother's womb, and then slowly grow in mother's womb, and then mother gave us birth. He gave birth us. So that's why right now we are samsaric being. So that is the not mistake of our mother. Yeah, that is the our ignorance. But then, fortunately, we are the we found the precious the human body, human life, and then we understand. Oh, exactly, I made some mistake. Otherwise, I already became Kundazambo, Samhita Badara, or I already became Vajradhara. But I did not enter red house, but I enter the house of Samsara. That's where till now I follow. I experience many sufferings, and I have lots of problems, lots of challenges in my life. But now I am waking up. I see, oh, I possess Buddha nature, and I have a guru who introduced this, and I can read Dharma text, I can meditate, I can practice. So that's where right now you have a second chance. We have a second chance. So that's where we don't want to waste this time, this precious time. So it's almost time's up, yeah? Okay. And then we are going to dedicate this our merit. And dedication means we should save. We save our merit, and we can use this merit until we become enlightened. So today we recite short dedication. Please, you just arise compassion and bodhicitta in your mind. Okay. Then I recite this. But if you have this text, page number 28. Chanjo zemjo rembo je ma je ba na je jor je ba nyam ba me ba ya gon e gon de be var jo. May bodhicitta, the precious and supreme mind, arise in whom it has not yet arisen. Where it has arisen, may it not decline, but ever increase higher and higher. Okay, thank you so much. Have a wonderful time, and thank you so much for joining.
Thank you, Khenpo Tenzin. And we encourage everyone to stay on the Zoom for the discussion group that will follow. And for everybody on YouTube watching, please just join the Dharma discussion YouTube live stream that will be coming up momentarily.